Hey Dave, how you doing? Welcome to our facility. Come on inside, we'll do the sign in first, and then we'll take the tour around the facility for you. We'll head down to the end to the reception area, we'll do the sign in. Washrooms inside here, there's the men's washroom, women's washroom. I hope you're not going to use that one, Dave. We have our offices along here. After we finish our tour, we'll come into our boardroom and we'll do a little more extensive chat as to what your needs are, and we can complete that. This is our reception area, where we greet our guests. We can greet your guests, and your customers can come in here as well. We have our sign-in book here. I'll get you to sign in. I'll get you also to review our safety brochure. It outlines our emergency procedures and evacuation plans, such as identifying our muster points throughout the yard. Also on our safety brochure, it will again outline where the washrooms would be in the building and where our break rooms are, as well as our non-PPE areas. All right, Dave, now that we got you signed in, you got all your PPE on, your hard hat, your glasses, your reflective vest, and your safety shoes. You can see right now we are inside the PPE free zone, which is marked on the floor by these demarcations. Flows around to where the other bathrooms are inside the warehouse. So now we can continue outside of the zone. We have identified and notified where the workers are and what they're doing and what we're doing in the warehouse, so we don't interfere with each other. And if we are going to enter one of the work zones, we will let them know and work will stop. This is our general receiving and cross-docking area. This is where we'll receive at dock level our dry vans and our sea cans for destuffing. As you can see right now, we do have some pieces on the dock that will be set up for cross-docking. They arrived 24 hours ago, and they will be shipped out tomorrow morning at some point. So we do have lots of space here to do our smaller cross-docking. We have 10 dock level bays. We have a heated skirt outside for the winter, so we don't have ice up and cause any safety issues. Once inside, we have lots of room where we don't have to move the product from large distances away from the dock and back onto the dock to do our short-term cross-docking. We have, at the edge of our dock, ample racking system that if we do need to store for longer than a 24-hour or 48-hour period, we can put it into our racking, which is still nice and close to the docking area. And our racking in this area can be used for the accessory pieces that come with the larger units. So such as, for example, we have some small electrical switch gears and pieces like that that are presently in the crates that are on the shelves. And so we can keep everything contained within the same area. Easy to check for the customer, easy to check as well for the preventive maintenance that happens. And it makes for easy access to everything in close proximity when the preservation maintenance has to occur on these various pieces. We have 3 rows of racking set up in half of the warehouse as well. This enables us to have 2,200 pallet spots that we can do short-term, long-term storage on. And these would be for pieces that don't need any type of preservation maintenance or any kind of pick and pack. They can go up on the shelf, they can come down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever is required. We can also put on the lower levels, if we do need to do some pick and pack, we can have the crates or pallets of the individual pieces on the lower levels, to which we can get an order confirmation from yourself. We can put the pieces together in a crate, we can crate it up, and we can ship it out to whichever site you need. And or if it's various sites, we can do that as well. If we continue down here, we can get into some of our larger cross-docking areas within the warehouse. So this is one of our larger areas that we can do receiving of bigger pieces that either A, need to be cross-docked, B, inside temporary storage, or long-term inside storage, where it's controlled environment and heated. So we have ground level bay doors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this facility that we can drive through, loaded and unloaded. Our 1 bay door that we have at ground level here can expand to 18 feet high by 18 feet wide, so we can bring some larger, heavier pieces in, which we have set up in the warehouse that we can show. As well, you can see we can leave pieces loaded on trailers for short-term indoor storage, which we have set up here. Okay, so this area behind me, this is where we have dedicated our large indoor heated storage area. And these are some of the pieces that we've brought through our door that we've had to expand. What we have in here is a cogen package, which does require some preservation maintenance, which we also can offer as an added service to not only storage. These pieces, for weight wise, were between 350 and 380,000 pounds. We were able to bring them in on our SPMT trailers, self-propelled, brought them in and self-offloaded. So this is our designated area that we have in the warehouse for our larger long-term storage pieces. Right now we have a cogen package in here that takes up approximately 15,000 square feet. In this area we have right around the 60,000 square foot mark, so certainly have lots of space for your equipment there, Dave. So this is the area where we have our big overhead door that we talked about. We cordon off this area when we do our shrink wrapping and any of our crating, so we can shrink wrap up to 12 mil and any size of piece that we need to for outdoor long-term storage, UV protected shrink wrap. And as you can see over here, example of the type of crating we can do. Those crates have to stay inside, they can't get wet, but this is the area that we do all that in. Now that we've looked at our shrink wrap area, our cross-docking area, our de-stuffing and stuffing area, our large indoor storage area, let's take a walk outside and view our outdoor storage facility. So we have outside here, completely fenced, 13 acres of outside storage availability. We have compacted roadways throughout the yard to get to all storage locations. Weight is not an issue. We have mats and dunnage that we can put underneath anything. And we have offload capabilities of up to 1 million pounds in this yard. This is our 10-bay loading area, so dock level. This is our skirt outside that's connected to our radiant heat from inside. Don't worry about ice up or water buildup or freeze up in the winter. It makes it very safe for the trucks to come in and out. We're de-stuffing it and van offload. And then our area here is the part of our storage area that we have. And you can see our one gate over there. And then our second main gate, which is right in front of the building. So you can see our yard extends out. We have 3 accesses with the gates, one at the far end of our fence here, and then in the front of our building we have 2 more gates for access, one of which we can extend to 40 feet wide. Wide loads and high loads are no problem coming in here, specifically us being along the high load heavy haul corridor. So this is the main entrance to our facility that will come into the reception area from the outside. And that's where we can do our main meet and greet for your customers that you want to show the facility to where their products will be stored. And also for anyone else that may want to come for your organization, have a look. So let's go inside, we'll go into the boardroom and we'll discuss more of your needs. Now that we've done the tour, we've seen the different areas that we do our work in, we'll now go into our boardroom. We'll meet with some of our facility staff and our warehouse staff, and then we can discuss exactly what we can do for you and where we can put everything.